In the first part of this video, we have sought mainly to establish the fact of an intermediate state by briefly examining most of the relevant biblical passages. In so doing, we have already encountered numerous details about the condition of the soul as it exists in the interim period between death and resurrection. Our purpose here is to systematize this data and to address certain related questions and issues. Issue number 1, the condition of the soul. What will existence in the intermediate state be like? When we die, falling asleep to this world and awakening in the next, what will we experience? While certain aspects of our condition will depend on whether we are saved or lost, some characteristics of the interim life will be shared by all who die. Fact number 1, bodilessness. The main common characteristic is bodilessness. Example, our souls or spirits will exist without a physical body to be used as a means of expression. This is an unnatural state for human beings, since we were created to be an eternal harmonious combination of body and spirit. The death of the physical body and its severance from the soul are the consequences of sin. But even though bodilessness is an unnatural state for human beings, it is not an impossibility. All the traits of personhood as such are inherent in the soul. Thus, even in the state of bodilessness, we retain our full personality and the same personal identity that we had prior to death. We should remember that angels are bodiless spirits by nature, and they are persons in every respect. The feat that we will be bodiless in the intermediate state is consistent with the fact that the heaven into which we are translated at death is not our final destination, but is the invisible spiritual creation, the realm of created angelic spirits. By its very nature, this is not a normal environment for bodily existence. Rather, it is a realm where disembodied existence is natural, Christ's resurrection body being an exception. Our resurrection bodies will be suitable for our final abode, the new heaven and new earth, Revelation 21 verse 1, which does not yet exist. Thus, it makes sense to be bodiless while we are in the spiritual universe, and to postpone the reception of our new bodies until our final abode has been prepared. Though in the intermediate state we will exist as bodiless spirits, this does not mean that we will be without form and substance. Spiritual essences, example angels, are invisible to and undetectable by our physical senses, but in their own realm, the invisible universe, they are substances with shape and consistency. Just as angelic beings have specific forms, so our own bodiless spirits have or will have forms that probably as a rule will mirror the forms of our earthly bodies. See 1 Samuel 28 verse 11 to 19, Matthew 17 verse 3, Luke 16 verse 19-31. We will not be just amorphous energy fields or non-spatial disembodied minds capable only of mental experiences and activities. As beings of spiritual substance, we will exist in spiritual space and be capable of interaction with everything else existing therein. We must remember that this state of bodilessness is an intermediate state. It is only temporary. As bodiless souls, it will be natural for us to exist in this interim in the spiritual universe. But bodilessness itself is not natural for us as human beings. At Christ's return, our souls will be given new bodies suitable for the new heaven and new earth, and we will be completely restored to wholeness. But we do not receive these new bodies until that time, and thus we should not think of our deceased friends and loved ones as already existing in their new bodies.